Hello and welcome to another Wessex Woodwind tutorial, and today we're going to be talking about metronomes. Metronomes come in all shapes and sizes. You've got mechanical metronomes, you just wind it up, set the tempo on the bar, and let it go, and then it gives you a steady click. Next up you've got digital standalone metronomes, such as this. You just set the tempo on the little screen, press go, and it gives you a beat. And lastly, and probably most common these days, is an app on your phone. Pretty self-explanatory. Each of these different types of metronomes have their own pros and cons. Pros with this one, it's never going to run out of battery because it's mechanical. You just wind it up, and then the momentum of the pendulum just keeps it ticking over. So you don't ever have to worry about that running out of battery. Cons, there's no volume button on it, so if you're playing a loud excerpt or playing loudly, you might not be able to hear it quite as well. Pros with the digital metronome, obviously it's all laid out on your screen. Pretty self-explanatory to use. Some of them have headphone jacks, so you can put them into your ears so you can hear the click better, and it's got a little volume roller on there like that. But also it's not going to distract you too much. Cons for this one, it can run out of battery, which is quite annoying if you just want to get on with it. You have to find some batteries or find the charger to recharge it. But all in all, it's a good bit of kit. And lastly is the mobile phone. Pros of the app on the phone are quite few actually. You can set your light to go off with the beat, so you don't have to just rely on the sound. You can go off the visual light as well. You can adjust the volume obviously, and you can connect your earphones. Cons of this are some massive distraction, especially for people like me who are very easily distracted, and that can waste your whole practice time if you're pressed for time. I would recommend one of these because you can't get distracted and you're just locked in that way. Most of these standalone digital metronomes are the same. They'll have slightly different features, but they'll all do the same thing. I'd recommend this MA1 Korg. It's relatively inexpensive and it does the job. And I'll link it in the description below. So let's move into the demonstration then. Many people will just think it's a waste of time, pun intended, to use a metronome because I know the timing of the piece. Well, that's where you're wrong. Unless you've got absolutely perfect timing, practicing with one of these is very important as a musician. This is going to help you develop your time feel and overall just become a better musician for it. Okay, so let's get into the demonstration on how to use these things. Many people will just set the tempo that's written on the score and play at tempo, but that's not the correct way to use one of these things. We can't just attain a piece of music at tempo all in the one-er. So what I like to do is set the tempo right down to a comfortable tempo that you can play, say for argument's sake 80. And this might be massively off the tempo that you want to play the piece of music at, but if you can play it slowly and learn it to play accurately slowly, you can then speed it up and the process will be much quicker than trying to learn the piece at 120, ingraining loads of issues in the phrase. I need to find a decent tempo that it's not going to be too slow and boring, but to demonstrate. So playing through a phrase slowly is going to help you highlight where you're getting it wrong, if you're getting it wrong. Also playing it slowly is going to help you play it accurately a lot quicker. And then once you've got it at a slower tempo, just build up 10 BPM or so each time you go through it. If you start making mistakes, just stay at that tempo until you get it. and then keep on going until you get the correct tempo. So another way I use the metronome is playing scales and fundamental stuff like this. Say if I was learning a scale, I would set the tempo right down. For argument's sake, we'll put it at 70. Once you've got your scale at a comfortable tempo, you can then ramp up the BPM. So that's one simple way to practice with the metronome. You'll notice that the click, the first beat of the bar, can be accentuated on the digital metronomes, and that's another downside of the mechanical ones. You really have to concentrate keeping your timing and knowing what beat you're on. Once you've got the basics of the metronome, you can play around a bit. Say you've got your C major scale at 120, playing quavers up and down. You can then mess around, say half it, put it down to 60. Play the same rhythm, the same tempo, but see if you can stay on those beats. So you can really turn it into a game. You could literally set one beat per bar and play your scales over that, and that's really going to instill good internal timing. So that's a brief introduction to a metronome. You'll be surprised how many people don't practice with a metronome. And it shows. Don't be one of those people. Pick up a metronome, download an app, do what you need to do, and yeah, let's get good timing, people. Top tip, if you're not a reader and you just practice playing with stuff on YouTube, you can actually slow it down in YouTube by adjusting the playback speed in the top menu bar. You can do it on this video if you want, and slow it right down. If I've missed anything out, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video. Go practice.